imagine Oregon to fly him out.
Gives me some courage. It does.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, but yeah, DMing is, if you don't know the girl is kind of, and she's quote unquote popular, it's a little weird.
We'll take a common interest to what she has going on in her life. If she's selling Fashion Nova underwear,
that looks really nice.
Talk about the threading. You know, maybe give her some business advice. Like, hey, I would change up the 20% off code this week because it is Black Friday.
That's how you approach it.
So, Mo, what you do? So, what you do when our girl pulls up the links with you and your
the hot girl?
Because I don't know, whoever Mo deems to be a hot girl, because we have some discrepancy there. But somebody that you're interested in, you're attracted to, they pull up, y'all linking and build.
Might have put you in peril. I didn't fight 20 years. He only stopped fighting for 3 years. I'm afraid I might get. Why nobody care about my ass?
Well, that's typical, right?
He fighting 15 years. He stopped fighting 2 years ago, and everybody worried about his ass.
At Select Blinds, try before you buy. Find blinds and shades that are right for you.
It's so stupid. It's positively.
Because if you look it up on Twitter and you know it's story because when he shoots, the gun goes, okay? If she had a tampon in, that would put a hole in the floor. The way that she's twerking like there's not anything keeping that thing lodged in.
I can do it.
You can't do that with a tampon in. There's no way. There's also.
Let's see.
Taylor about to rip some sweat.
She don't got four in her.
I don't know if you got this. This is
Let me
too
see how
much.
low you get.
Hold on. Wait, go to that part right there because I think that's probably better.
No,
Okay,
go,
go.
turn that way.
Turn that way. Yeah, the other way.
No, the other way.
The other way.
Fuck you.
Towards the camera. Alright, go. Yeah.
No, you gotta do your legs in and out like she doing.
Oh, alright, that's actually good.
I know how to do my
Yo, that was crazy. Yo, did you guys hear what she said? She wasn't on mic. What'd you say? You scissor chicks? Wait, what'd you say?
That's an assault.
Whoa, Jesus. Took the air out of the room right there. Taylor.
I started screaming out, me too, but I was like, no. People would take that the wrong way, edit it, you know what I mean? She'll be on the internet for years. I ride dick, me too! I knew it! It wasn't...
Yeah. Yeah.
You keep taking my towel.
Let me do it.
Don't go back that far.
Let me do it.
Do it from right here. No, right here. Okay. Don't come back either. Just that spot here.
Okay.
So. Alright, that's good. Okay.
Woo! You gotta do a little bit. You know how you're doing it, right? A little more.
Yeah, you doing it right. Nobody needs to
Gotta
stand
lift,
up.
lift you up
Make
a little
them
bit.
look.
Make you feel the strength.
from beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Season is hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First down, gone. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Ronald.
Oh my goodness, bro.
And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the gun, here's gone. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. On the return is Peterson. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. The open man is Smith. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 38, Prescott. He'll find Lindsey here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Philip Lindsey with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Patriots 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Goff.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
Hardest time ever, bro.
You got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
No, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Goff. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mecole Hardman with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And 8 at the 27-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott from the gun. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
That's good.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 7-7, our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Johnson on the return. It'll go as a 42, making a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Patriots take over.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
This is Jones.
Oh, my Lord, man.
Consistent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Fair, man. We want to make superstars and shit, guys. Just lack of blocking. What the hell? Damn, man. You can't block at all?
the gun. Gone. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. A shotgun snap for Goff. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
No! Goff, man.
Monte Nicholson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a round like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. And on the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down.
They're going to catch all these passes in traffic, man. They're not just dropping.
3rd and 3.
Dolphins. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run here with Lindsey. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Bring it! Bring it! And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Dolphins 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
reception. Here's Goff. This into the hands of his running back, Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. On third down, here's Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run it with Jones. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
At the 1-yard line.
Out of his end zone, Prescott. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Prescott. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Prescott on first down. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Prescott, eluding the pressure right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On 1st and 10, Goff. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Back to throw, Goff. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Goff now to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
15 yards, and it's 4th down.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this of animation?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
A gain of a yard.
Bring Prescott down.
7.
Open man is Anderson. Anderson loses the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They keep throwing in the traffic. It's about time we did something with it.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Past the 20. And all the way in.
Sure, my fullback was doing, but whatever.
Ronald Jones with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Patriots.
Good.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now 21-7. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing. Prescott. They'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And he's taken down, but able to slow.
That shit gotta stop.
Giving 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a 1st down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember that fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a carry for Lindsey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Prescott to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Will Parks. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Jones. And he'll get this down over the 18. The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, here's Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you somehow force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Play action. It's Goff. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Goff. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Patriots 28, Dolphins 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the 29, Prescott, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Oh, you waited, man.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 49-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll throw again. Prescott. Screen pass to Lindsey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27.
Intercepted.
All right, work with me, partner. This is the classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
On 1st down, it's gone. Throwing deep for Gallup. He's got a man. Complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Giorgio Tavecchio for the extra point.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your...
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong.
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there, all 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Now a play fake, and it's gone.
Oh, my fault.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 12.
My fault, my fault.
They needed a break. They needed
how
to play
slow
here in the
that
third quarter.
is.
Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. Prescott, a good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Gone. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
At the 8-yard line.
From the 8, it's 3rd and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line.
Doing too much in the backfield, man.
On the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
what are you doing?
Doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They'll go with Jones. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the fumble recovery was an important first step, but still a huge fourth-quarter hole to dig out of. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 13. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ronald Jones with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Patriots 42, Dolphins 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 85 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's gone. Throwing deep for Galladay. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll go again to Jones.
3rd
What the hell, man? We can't block nobody, man.
Behind the line. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
33-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. On first and 10, Prescott. Flushed out right, going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Looking for Prescott. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Prescott yet again. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in.
Oh, man. Cut up field, bro.
As this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 10-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, my.
And the short pickup here is he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
I'm telling you.
So the Patriots with the football as we get your way set. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It got his man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 89 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
See how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he's got it complete to Anderson. 15 yards on the play, first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Robbie Anderson.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
7 more yards.
To the air again, Prescott.
What the fuck?
Once more to Anderson. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Patriots 49, Dolphins 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
Nobody.
Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On third down, it's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 13 yards. First down, New England.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Patriots, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
I completely forgot about that. Just wasted it. Huh?
No. I was trying to get the curd oil. I chilled it because there was no more ice. Ooh. The curd.
turn this off.
Okay.
What you doing?
I'm gonna take this in there.
In where?
In the kitchen.
It's in there what?
Come back. I was supposed to you said come back.
Shut up. I'm asleep.
No, you ain't.
Hell I am. Get away from me. You the hell are you doing?
Nah.
Babe, come on.
What? You said going to sleep. Just going to sleep. It's time to get up on each other. Don't turn that way.
Who said I'm turning?
Who's doing that?
Just getting the covers right.
No, you just turned your hips.
A little bit.
That is what I just said. You ain't
I
supposed
can't lay on my
yes,
shoulder.
You can.
I just did all shoulders today.
Okay. You big and strong.
No, I'm not.
That's the fucking
Big and regular.
No.
Big and regular strength.
Big and regular strength?
Yeah.
No.
This year, you got it done. Now Walmart can help check off your gift list with free curbside pickup, fast delivery from your Walmart store, or gifts shipped right to your door. Let's end the year celebrating.
Up at 2 a.m. again. Tonight, try Pure Z's All Night. Unlike other sleep aids, our extended release melatonin helps you sleep longer and longer. ZQL Pure Z's All Night. Fall asleep, stay asleep.
Diana, your time will come and everything will be different. One day, when you're ready, you'll become a legend.
Wonder Woman 1984 in theaters and streaming exclusively on HBO Max. Rated PG-13.
We made USAA insurance for members like Martin, an Air Force veteran made of doing what's right, not what's easy. So when a hailstorm hit, USAA reached out before he could even inspect the damage.
That's how you do it right.
USAA insurance is made just the way Martin's family needs it. With hassle-free claims, he got paid before his neighbor even got started. Because doing right by our members, that's what's right. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
This year, we learned a lot about baking. Walmart makes it easy with groceries, gadgets, and so much icing. Let's end the year deliciously.
Look at the AFC playoff picture here in Week 14. The division leaders at the top, wild card teams in the middle, also in the hunt. Raiders from here, Patriots. They really need to win out. For New England, and you wonder as you see Akers carry it for two, if in this matchup we are seeing just how good the Rams defense really is and just how limited the Patriots offense is.
Yeah, and I think it's more the latter. The Rams are really good, and we've seen them, and we've had games where they've been tested against some good offenses, and they've done a heck of a job. But this is a very limited Patriots offense for sure, and it has been. It's not just this year. I mean, last year it was as well.
Akers, career night, out to the 35, 3 more on the pile.
But you're right, Joe. Coming into this game, you look at the AFC, you know, some good teams, and it's a tight fit to get in, and you know, the Patriots pretty much going to have to win out. And you know, the last time they were at 500 prior to beating the Chargers was week 4. So they have been climbing to get back into it and have done that to get back to relevancy. And they met their match here in this one. They need to get a takeaway.
Each side with 1 in this game. That carry by Akers comes up short as Adrian Phillips made that play.
Yeah, pretty telling call there, though, by Sean McVay on 3rd and, you know, 5 yards, and to still run the football, essentially, you know, taking the ball out of Goff's hands and saying, 1, we're running the ball well, we just might be able to pick it up, but if nothing else, you know, we punt and don't give them a short field any chance of it.
Did you hear what Bill Belichick said about Johnny Hekker?
I did not.
Oshesky is able to cross the 25. He said he is as good at that position as anybody I have ever seen in my career.
There's a lot of people can say something like that. It does not carry the weight, right?
No doubt about it.
That's impressive stuff.
After a 40-yard punt.
Santa knows a gift when he sees one. Ford, built for the holidays. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus $2,000 trade assist cash on top of what your eligible trade is worth on 2020 Ford Fusion, Explorer, and Expedition.
Share the joy this holiday with the Whopper and the 2 for $5 deal. Your way better.
Colgate Optic White Renewal removes 10 years of yellow stains. That's like all the way back to 2010.
What's that?
It's a shake weight. It's a weight you shake.
Remove 10 years of yellow stains with Colgate Optic White Renewal.
Ornaments create time to hang. Gingerbread builds tradition. A string of lights sparks family ties. A last-minute gift makes a lasting impression. A tray carries your heritage. And an ending means a new beginning.
This holiday at T-Mobile, it's not about how far apart we are. It's about how close we can be. So we're bringing out our best deal on the new iPhone 12 with 5G on every plan. Right now, get the iPhone 12 on us on every single plan. Switch now and save 20% on your bill versus the other guys. That's the best value in wireless. That's right, the iPhone 12 on us on America's largest 5G network. And save 20% per month. It's time to holiday on. It's time for T-Mobile.
From the WWE Thunderdome, Kevin Owens continues on his collision course with Universal Champion Roman Reigns and route to their showdown at TLC. It's an all-new Friday Night SmackDown, live at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on Fox.
Some of the numbers and some of the accomplishments for the Rams defense tonight with their 3 sacks all in this half. The interception returned for a touchdown. First in the career of Kenny Young. And that goal line stop. Down by 21, just 12:45 left. Newton not able to pull the trigger and suffers his 4th sack. Kenny Young is having a night.
Rams are not a big blitzing team on early downs. They generally play pretty conservatively, but Young, he comes in, you see the pressure then off the edge, and that's why they got a man down for the Patriots, but was a little surprised to see Aaron Donald over there on the sidelines, knowing that shoot, this is the time when you get to get after the passer.
It's Damian Harris who's injured and in some pain.
You lead the way. You carry us forward. You provide. You protect. And you show us what it means to serve. Which is why for us, there's nothing more rewarding than serving you.
During the Ram Big Finish event with employee pricing for all, get an average $8,860 below MSRP on the 2021 Ram 1500.
I know you want to shine. I know you want to shine. I know you want to shine.
New Bud Light Platinum Seltzer, made for the night.
This holiday, get the phone everyone wants on the 5G America's been waiting for.
Verizon 5G is next level.
Switch now and save $700 on Galaxy S20 Plus 5G. Unlimited plans start at just $35, with 5G included at no extra cost. Only on Verizon.
This holiday, find stylish gifts for all the diamonds in your life. Get 25% off everything. And find one-of-a-kind deals at the Winter Jewelry Sale. Shop online with a virtual consultant. Zales, the diamond store.
That's right. Subway is open and serving footlongs contact-free. Order in the app for quick and easy pickup. Or get contact-free curbside pickup. Staying home? Get delivery. So many ways to get footlongs contact-free. Subway. Eat fresh.
When I heard about Vera's work in criminal justice reform, I knew we had to connect with them. We talked to judges and community leaders to offer solutions to make our system more just, advocating for reduced arrests and policies that reflected where we are as a society today. Keep moving the sticks.
Start Saturday strong as number 21 Colorado battles Utah. Beautiful ball! All part of Big News Saturday on Fox.
Saturday, a champion will be crowned on Fox. Lucas Celerion and the Columbus Crew look to cap off their season with the title.
Sensational, Joel!
While Jordan Morris and the Seattle Sounders aim to go back-to-back.
Game on!
The 2020 MLS Cup, Saturday at 8 Eastern on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
Good to see Damian Harris able to get up and at least limp off the field. Thought for a moment he just got up that they might have to bring a card out, but trying to walk it off over on the sideline. Meanwhile, it's second down and 13 after the fourth sack of the night by this Rams defense.
I got Jalen Ramsey on Jacob Johnson, the fullback.
Passes into the ground. I'm not even talking about stuff like that anymore on the outside. He wouldn't throw to him. I'm not jinxing anything on these games. Time now for Game Rewind presented by Warner Brothers Tenant. Available to own December 15th. That's Christopher Nolan's work. Hard to find somebody better than Nolan. Hard to find a night better for the Rams in this Super Bowl 53 rematch. First points by Goff. The interception, the pick six by Kenny Young, and then that beautiful throw and catch between Goff and Kupp. Third down, pass incomplete. 3 and out, and this Patriots offense can't do anything now.
No, and I will tell you that you get into a situation like this against this Rams defense, and it doesn't really matter who it is. That it's even the Kansas City Chiefs, as great as they are at attacking a secondary, this Rams secondary creates some real challenges. They give some different looks. They run some great combo coverages, and for this offense, it's next to impossible.
They're telling Sybil Webster just to stay away. Lets it go over his head. Beautiful punt by Jake Bailey of 71. That's a career long. We'll be right back after this from Bud Light. Well, backed up inside their own 10 of the Rams as they'll take over at the 6 after that 71-yarder by Bailey. And we look at the offensive line tonight, just outstanding.
Yeah, they should all be getting game balls in the morning. That's a good night's work that they've had running the football against a defense that came in with every intention of trying to shut that down.
Hand off to Akers, who's got 157 yards in the ball game, rushing. By far his high water mark of his rookie season. No gain there.
Well, we came into this game talking about Sean McVay and you know how disappointing he was in that Super Bowl loss, and you know, and all the attention on how they were going to attack this defense, and it has been a heck of a night for Sean McVay and the Rams, and yet he'll still go to bed tonight with an emptiness, knowing that he had an opportunity a few years ago and they didn't capitalize, and I don't know that you ever get over those.
Pick up by Akers of 4 over the right side. Third down coming up.
This Rams team, they pretty much beat the Patriots at their own game. You know, came in here and did all the things that the Patriots have been doing to win football games. But you know, you don't have to say anything about Bill Belichick and what he has meant and what he's accomplished. But Sean McVay, a young coach, he is terrific. He's one of the, I think, top 3 in this league.
On third down, that's incomplete off the right hand of Woods. And a 3 and out. Safe. Not wanting to give the Patriots a quick score on a mistake. Most by a Rams rookie since the great Jerome Bettis back in '93, 161 yards rushing in this game by Akers.
Now, Sean McVay can't feel real good about this possession. Coming out and giving the ball right back. Patriots are going to get good field position. Maybe they'll be able to do something with it.
Becker hits kind of a knuckleball, takes a hop. Oshetsky on the bounce, breaks one tackle, has a nice return. They found something in Gunnar Oshetsky. Simba Webster missed the tackle, and Gunnar turned it into a 22-yard return. Patriots inside the Ram 35, down 21.
We love the new apartment.
The natural light is amazing.
Hardwood floors.
There is a bit of a clogging problem.
At least Geico makes it easy to bundle our renters and car insurance.
Yeah, helping us save even more.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
As a barber, nothing's gonna beat my shave, especially for guys who tend to get razor bumps with ordinary razors. But now, there's Gillette Skin Guard. It flattens the skin and lifts the blade for a shave that's close, but not too close for comfort.
Tonight, I'll be eating cheesy cauliflower pizza with extra broccolini.
My turn. Tonight, I'll be eating cheesy cauliflower pizza and yummy broccolini.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Is that my leotard?
No.
You can keep it.
The Americans who drive our trucks and ambulances, who put fear aside and run toward the flames. These are the people we depend on. That's why at the Ford Motor Company, our Super Duties have undergone 20 million miles of testing so that these people can can depend on us.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football, presented by Bud Light Platinum. Nice cool evening in Los Angeles. As Jarrett Stidham is taken over here at quarterback, and he drops it off to James White, who does a catch and run for 2. So Cam Newton now has been battling an abdomen injury, and he's been on the injury report for a while now, but there's his night, and he's now on the bench watching another Auburn quarterback go to work, Stidham. Looked like it was going to be Jarrett's job before Newton joined late. Pass is caught. This is close to first down yardage, maybe just short by Demir Bird. And it's third down and inches.
Good job by Stidham getting it out. I mean, he got it out in a hurry, and he got blown up as soon as he did.
He'll take it and pick up the first down. No starts this year for Stidham. Hoyer got the one start that Newton missed at Kansas City week 4, but he has played. 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. Play action and swallowed up. That's sack number 5. Leonard Floyd, the first one there. And, of course, Aaron Donald involved in the mix as well, a loss of 6.
Yeah, they're coming after him now, and that's really an excellent job by Leonard Floyd in the year that he is having for this Rams defense. He just looks like a different player than the one that we saw in Chicago. High expectations there with the Bears, and they let him go and they pick him up, and it's been a good year for him.
Here's Bird looking for some blocks. Gets the yardage back. Kenny Young has had a big night. Gain of 5 there by Bird. It's third down.
You talk about Stidham, and yeah, I know last year, Bill Belichick, he likes Stidham, and what he had in him backing up Brady and his future. And I'm with you, Joe. I really thought coming into this year that it was going to be his ball club. And instead, of course, Cam Newton came in and he took over, but this is an opportunity for him.
Stidham throws, pass caught short of first down yardage is Myers. And the Patriots are compelled to go for it after that gain of 7.
Thought they'd get right up to the line, but they're going to huddle up and make sure they get a good call to give themselves the best chance of picking this up.
4th down and 4. Stidham hangs in, pass is broken up. Hill made that play as he got the hand in front of the receiver.
Looked like Leonard Floyd might have gotten to Stidham as well. Back in the pocket. And it's just outstanding coverage by Troy Hill. He's in his hip pocket.
Ossie, the rookie tight end, was the target.
There's Floyd coming in. Yeah, he got a hold of that right shoulder. Stidham hangs in there. It's just, he did all he could. There was just nowhere to put the football.
That's now 4 red zone trips for New England. And they have 3 points. They're getting inside the Rams 20 4 times. And now the officials just look like they get talked into a flag there.
Full start. Offense. Number 70. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's Joe Noteboom. Here's the play-by-play voice of the WWE on Fox, Michael Cole.
From the WWE Thunderdome, King Corbin squares off against Murphy, while Kevin Owens continues his defiance against Roman Reigns. It's an all-new Friday Night SmackDown, live at 8 Eastern, tomorrow night on Fox.
First down and 15 with the ball at the 11. Play action. Goff is sacked. Back near the 5 by Coward. Coward gets his first of the year, and that's a loss of 6.
Yeah, he beats David Edwards, the left guard, and he gets up in the face. Goff, I don't dislike what he did. You're going to see Kupp, and he's got a shot. If he turns it loose right there, he's got a shot. He's got to lay that in there, but it's going to be a tight fit. And I think the way that the game is right now, I think that's the best decision that Goff could have made, rather than take a chance, even though I think he could have got it in there. Just don't risk it.
Play action from the end zone. This one is complete. Kupp, first down. As Jared Goff shows what he can do, good for 21. That's such a good route by Cooper Kupp. I love watching these Rams receivers run routes and the job that they do. And you've got an outside leverage, soft corner with an in-breaking route. And it's with this passing game and the way that they execute, that's easy money, because when you watch the Rams practice, they practice at a tempo that you just don't see from very many teams. They practice at the same speed that they play, and that helps the receivers, but it especially helps the quarterback. This will be a false start.
False start. Offense, number 81. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Again, Everett, he wasn't the only one to move, as that brings the ball back to the 21. Under 6 to go each side. With this opportunity as the Rams just try to bleed the clock in New England with their 3 timeouts, trying to get it back as they trail by 21. Some throws on this possession, and there's Woods, who can't make the catch. The Rams are on top in the NFC West. They are 8-4 on their way to 9-4, it would appear. They won the head-to-head matchup with Seattle. They will get together in week 16, by the way, in Seattle, Arizona, and then San Francisco.
Sean McVay ain't letting up, is he?
No.
I mean, and that's one that Goff would have liked to have had back, that throw. I mean, Woods was wide open.
Oscar!
Tell me a delay game.
Either that or false start.
False start. Offense, number 81. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
So in this battle for the NFC West, the Rams have a home date with the Jets. That's what the Seahawks have coming up this weekend. Rams are at Seattle and at home week 17 against Arizona, while Washington football team in that Rams game then at San Francisco remains for Seattle. We just lost to the Giants in an impressive win for Joe Judge and his young New York team.
Sure was. Joe Judge, he's done a nice job. We've seen that team continue to get better as they move through the season. Kevin Stefanski, the job that he's done in his first season, and then, of course, Brian Flores, and the Bill Belichick protege coming in, and didn't look good initially, but he's got it going there in Miami. It's been fun to watch, and even in Washington, what Ron Rivera has done this year, kind of putting it together. Nice job by those head coaches.
Browns and Giants have each won 4 straight, and for the Browns, they're 9-3 for the first time since 1994, when Bill Belichick was their head coach. On their way to the playoffs with an 11-5 record. Winovich makes that play on Akers, and it's 4th down.
I think looking at this game, Joe, and what it means going forward, you lay out the NFC West and what the Rams have out in front of them. This Thursday night game for them came at a perfect time in the season. Here that they, the quick turnaround, those are never easy, but now to be able to have this extended time, it serves as kind of like a bye week, and they can gear up as they head down the stretch in what will be a fun stretch of games to see who emerges as the division leader.
Meanwhile, talking about scheduling, coming off a bye week, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and that seemed to come at a good time. We'll see them this weekend on Sunday early at home against the Vikings, who are inside the playoff picture at 6-6. Flag on the play. Oshetsky comes out at the 44. Here's the call.
During the kick, holding, return team, number 29. It's a 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down.
Patriots have it, trailing 24-3. Fox Super 6 is giving away over $3 million, and you can play right now for your chance at another $100,000 of Terry Bradshaw's money. Download the free Fox Super 6 app and pick the outcomes of 6 of this Sunday's games for your chance to win.
I see why Howie's in that, or Terry's in that promo. He's the one giving away the money, but Howie, I think it looks like he might have gotten some of that money.
I think it's up to Howie to actually get the money from Terry.
Well, that makes perfect sense then.
Turn him upside down and shake.
That shouldn't be too hard for Howie.
No.
I've seen him take on bigger. I don't know. TB, I'll give you some credit, TB. You're tough.
The best thing that's happened today, in my opinion, is to see Terry Bradshaw back.
No question.
At the studio in L.A.
Yep. It's not the same without him. That's for sure.
Love that, man. From the 28, pass from Stidham is complete to Harry. Gain of 6. This Patriots team comes into this game having beaten the Rams the last 6 meetings, starting with Super Bowl 36 and all the way through Super Bowl 53. Not going to happen tonight. This one off the hand of Michelle.
Stidham's taking a beating back there in the pocket.
If you go back to the last time the Rams beat the Patriots was in 01, Kurt Warner outdueled Tom Brady, who was making his 8th career NFL start. Little did we know at the time what was to come from Mr. Brady against the Rams in that Super Bowl. Torrey Holt, Marshall Faulk led the way to a 7-point win, 24-17 at Foxborough.
That was a Rams team with Kurt Warner at quarterback, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce. I always thought those two guys were as good a route runners as I'd ever seen, and they were. And there's 2 more playing at a high level for the Rams.
So is Morgan Fox, who gets another sack for this Rams defense. And Stidham is in the same category as Cam Newton. They don't have a chance back there.
He's got no chance. He's been getting just drilled on every play when he drops back. And these defensive linemen, they get a chance to pin their ears back and go. And see all the fun they're having.
All 6 sacks by the Rams defense this half. And despite all of the compliments thrown out by Bill Belichick, Jake Bailey's had a better night tonight than Johnny Hecker. Bailey hits another booming punt. All 32 team nominees for the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award are shown here on this cool scoreboard here at SoFi Stadium. To learn more, visit NFL.com/Man of the Year. And our friend Andrew Whitworth, you talk about somebody who's made a difference in people's lives. He's a wonderful player, even better human being. Those are the faces of just some of the people who Andrew Whitworth, his family, all the work they do, whose lives they have changed.
Yeah, he's really embraced this community when he came here a few years ago, and he has done so much. All those guys, those nominees, congratulations to each and every one of them.
And that's coming from you, Walter Payton Man of the Year in your time in the league.
It's a meaningful deal. I mean, there's no question. And every one of those guys is deserving. You take a look at Andrew Whitworth and his career, 4-time Pro Bowler, and now to be up for Man of the Year for his work off the field. I know for me, you know, winning Super Bowls is why you play the game, and you never forget those. And then to be honored with the Man of the Year award for your work in the community, it's awfully prestigious. The NFL has done a great job of really making that such a prominent award for these guys, and especially in today's world, it's been awesome.
Here's Akers, who will lose 2. Adrian Phillips up to make that stop. Third down and 8, 2.5 to go.
And it's at this point when you're Sean McVay and you're just hoping that you can get through the next 2.5 minutes without getting anybody injured.
What a night for the rookie Cam Akers. 29 carries, 171 yards. They hand to Woods. They do this a lot. Haven't done it much tonight. And Bauer makes that play, a loss of 1. Here are the quotes by Sean McVay after Super Bowl 53. There's no other way to say it. I got outcoached tonight. It was a very humbling night for myself, but you can't dwell on it. I didn't think I did nearly a good enough job for us to be crowned world champs. And you have so much time that you can over-prepare and get away from some of the things that helped you get there. He and Bill Belichick have formed a nice friendship, a lot of mutual respect. And for Sean McVay, it just feels like a matter of time before he has another crack at a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think so. And I will say that I think Sean McVay took one for the team that night, too. That there's no doubt that every coach, you lose a game like that, you got to look within. And every coach and player does that. And I think Sean probably was a little harder on himself than what he needed to be. And it was certainly not all on him.
Well, just think about it. I mean, that was a team that averaged 33 points a game. They were held to under 200 yards. They only ran for 62 yards in that Super Bowl. And here tonight, while some of the names have changed and Gurley is now an Atlanta Falcon, they rushed for 187 yards against Bill Belichick's defense.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, it doesn't bring back that loss from a couple of years ago, but could you imagine if they came out here tonight and had the same kind of results offensively? You know how that would have tormented them. So this was as good as it could have gotten.
Muschetsky, Webster downfield to make the stop. Minute 47 remain. And we look ahead to Sunday's games. We will be in Tampa, Florida for the Vikings and the Bucs. Big game in the NFC there. Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs and the Dolphins, a big one on CBS. Jalen Hurts takes over for the Eagles. They host the Saints. Josh Allen, Steelers and Bills on NBC. And Baker Mayfield, the red-hot Cleveland Browns against the Ravens, coming off a win on Monday Night Football on ESPN. From midfield, Stidham will hand. Sonny Michel just runs into a wall. Say this defense for the Rams is a better defense than the one the Patriots played in that Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta.
Yeah, and Wade Phillips did some good stuff when he was defensive coordinator here. But, yes, this defense is playing at a high level. And I also want to point out that for those teams now that are getting ready to play the Los Angeles Rams, they look at what they did tonight. All the 2 tight end packages that they ran, the way they were able to run the football, gave an entirely different look than the one we've been seeing with Sean McVay all these years. It gives defenses a little bit more that they've got to think about when they come in and play against them. This proved a lot, I think, to the Rams as well, as far as what they're capable of doing out of some of those packages, which is we talked about early in this game, Joe. The genesis of that was coming off of that Super Bowl loss and the realization that hey, we've got to be able to do more than just try to run the football against some of these looks out of 3 wide receivers.
So that graphic that Aaron Donald tied the late Derek Thomas for sacks for the first 7 seasons. And there are the numbers, the personnel numbers.
He hasn't done that in the 4 years that he's been the head coach. I mean, that is to be that heavy with two tight ends, and they just ran it right down the Patriots' throat.
4th down and 3, and then able to pick it up is Sony Michel. And the Patriots will turn it over on downs. Meanwhile, Troy, listen to this for Cam Akers, the 171 rush yards in the game, most by any rookie across the NFL this season, and the most ever against New England by a rookie running back.
Good stuff. Get that running game going, the play action, and yeah, young player, fresh legs. They'll be riding him for many years to come.
The Rams defense, 6 sacks, a pick 6. Held New England to 0 for 4, scoring touchdowns in the red zone and only allowed 3 points. This is the final snap of the night, and the Rams win by 21. Loss number 7 on the year for New England. They're 6-7 in their first season with 7 losses since 2002. Here's your final coming up next. The Progressive Postgame Show, 24-3. Thanks for watching Thursday Night Football, presented by Bud Light Platinum.
I have something for you.
I have something for you, too.
It's the GMC season to upgrade. Now everyone can get GM employee pricing on most GMC models. Use it to get over $10,000 total value on this 2021 Sierra Denali. We are professional grade. GMC.
This holiday, get iPhone 12 on the 5G America's been waiting for.
This new iPhone Plus Verizon 5G is incredible.
Switch now and get iPhone 12 Pro Max on us. Unlimited plans start at just $35. This is 5G from America's most reliable network.
Let's deck the halls over video calls with sweatpants, houseplants, and a 3 p.m. happy dance with pizza buying and reindeer flying and just a little joyful crying with all your family and all your friends. First bites and happy in every way. And together, it makes a holiday. Let's end the year with what matters.
The only way you beat 6-month aged cheddar toasted on the shell of a chalupa is to put it in this box. The $5 toasted cheddar chalupa box is back for a limited time, only at Taco Bell.
Your range should shine the same way you do. Shop exclusive styles from our collections, including Vera Wang Love, Enchanted Disney, Endless Brilliance, and so much more. Shop online with a virtual consultant, exclusively at Zales, the Diamond Store.
This holiday, get the phone everyone wants on the 5G America's been waiting for.
Verizon 5G is next level.
Switch now and save $700 on Galaxy S20 Plus 5G. Unlimited plans start at just $35, with 5G included at no extra cost. Only on Verizon.
Beautiful. But support the leg. When I started Cobra Kai, the lack of control over my business made me a little intense. But now I practice a different philosophy. QuickBooks helps me get paid, manage cash flow, and run payroll. And now I'm back on top with Koala Kai. Hey! More mercy.
Save over 30 hours a month with Intuit QuickBooks, official sponsor of the NFL.
Crocodile, Mushroom, Sun, all are unmasked in the epic season finale. The winner is The Masked Singer. All new 2-hour season finale event, Wednesday on Fox.
Progressive Postgame.
dominant performance by this Rams defense. 6 sacks and the interception by Kenny Young returned 79 yards for a score. They rolled early, they rolled often, and they win it 24-3 over the New England Patriots as we welcome you to the Progressive post-game show. So the LA Rams behind that defense, Tony, they go to 9-4 on the year. And as I said earlier, this is a dominant performance from start to finish. Really.
Yeah, from start to finish. And you look at the defensive side of the ball, you knew Cam Newton and they were going to struggle at least a little bit, especially going against Aaron Donald, one of the best defensive players in the NFL. But the way they were swarm tackling, the way they were getting after the ball when the guys would even catch the ball, that spells greatness for this team. I think going forward, they should build off of this game. And you see, he just didn't have time to throw all day. Cam Newton, looking back there, watch Aaron Donald go around the edge like this. I think as you get hot in December, they were able to run the football on the offensive side. To go with that defense, I think the sky's the limit with this team.
Well, they went 2 tight ends 43 times. That is for McVay offense. That doesn't even register. That is a running formation. And tonight they wanted to come out and establish the running game, something they did with Akers coming right out at the start of the game. I forgot how many yards he's had on the night, but it doesn't matter. The fact that they were dominant in 2 tight end position, running Akers, and then the fact they did a little bit of play action, very little. Goff they didn't really need him tonight. They pretty much needed him just to hand off. But boy, they knew something coming in. 2 tight ends dominate the line of scrimmage and score.
And you talk about Akers. He is our progressive player of the game, and why not? With the kind of night he had, 29 carries, 171 yards rushing, the most rushing yard of any rookie in the entire National Football League this season, and the most rushing yards by a back against the Bill Belichick team since 2013. He's our progressive player of the game, but that defense is really the story of the game. Aaron Donald talking about that just moments ago with Aaron Andrews.
I know this win won't give your team the Lombardi trophy you wanted in Super Bowl 53, but I saw you having fun. Your buddy's having fun, as he should, having fun behind you. What did this performance maybe prove to you guys, this whole team tonight?
Well, we just played great today. I think from all 3 phases, offense plays amazing. Was running the ball strong. Defense played lights out. So, that's what we wanted to do. We wasn't worried about the pass. Obviously, for me personally, it feels a little good just with payback. But, we just got to keep the ball rolling, keep doing what we're doing, man. We playing great as a team right now.
I'm sure those 2 sacks felt great. All 6 of those sacks from your defense today here in the second half. Sean McVay telling us going into this game, this defense really the strength of this team. Why? What's working for you guys?
Everybody's playing great football. If you see every single week, there's somebody new making big play, game-changing plays to help this team to win. And that's what it's about. It's not 1 or 2 guys. It's all 11. When you got guys like that that's flying around, they could be a star anytime during the week, during the game. It's fun to play.
Well, you're certainly a star. I'm going to tell you this. You probably know, though, tonight with those 2 sacks, that tied you with Derek Thomas with 85 for the most sacks for the first 7 seasons.
Hey, defensive player of the year. Stop playing with them.
We're not playing, Jalen. We are not playing. But how does that feel knowing you just tied Derek Thomas?
Well, it's a blessing. Anytime, you mention we're great, you're going to be happy about it. But, a lot more football left, a lot more plays that I can make. But, we're going to continue to work and continue to strive for great things. So,
appreciate your time. Thanks, Aaron.
Appreciate you.
And Aaron Donald has those numbers. He's still got 3 games left in his 7th season. Plenty of reason for the Rams to celebrate. They're now 9-4, extend their lead in the NFC West, at least for now, right now. On the flip side, guys, though, this New England Patriot team, this is the first time since 2002, they will not win double-digit games, which is an impressive streak. That will now be over. The question becomes, where do they go going forward these last 3 games? Is it time to move on from Cam Newton for the rest of the season? I'll start with you.
I don't think there's any question. It's time to sit Cam down and bring in Stidham, the young kid out of Auburn, their quarterback, the one that you saw come in tonight. Give him a chance to open up this offense. I think this offense got way too predictable with Cam Newton. This is not the kind of offense we're used to seeing in the National Football League. Even though Newton is a big, powerful man, this is not the kind of offense you're going to win with, I don't believe. And you need to open it back up and go back, and I think Stidham gives them that opportunity.
Yeah, well, I said it at the half. I don't care how well you can run with your legs. And obviously, Cam, the positive side of what he's been able to do well this year is make plays with his legs. He's got 11 touchdowns. But at the same time, you got to be able to hit some of these basic throws, some of these throws at the receiver's feet. He was able to complete a couple of them, but that's what an NFL quarterback, any NFL quarterback should be able to do that. You got to be consistency. That is consistent. It's the hallmark of greatness. And right now, he doesn't have it, and I don't know if he'll ever get it back.
And it also gives him a chance to find out whether or not Jarrett Stidham is the guy for the future. The future is bright for the Rams the way they played tonight. More as we continue with Progressive Postgame right after this.
Another bundle in the books.
Gotta hand it to you, Jamie. Your knowledge of Victorian architecture really paid off this time.
Nah, I just got lucky. So did the Thompsons. That faulty wiring could have cost them a lot more than the mudroom.
Thankfully, they bundled their motorcycle with their home and auto. They're protected 24/7.
What do you say? One more game of backgammon?
Not on your life.
You lead the way. You carry us forward. You provide. You protect. And you show us what it means to serve. Which is why for us, there's nothing more rewarding than serving you.
During the Ram Big Finish event with employee pricing for all, get an average $8,860 below MSRP on the 2021 Ram 1500.
You know, Kurt, since we can't watch the games at the stadium this year, I went to Lowe's and built my home into a stadium.
You did this yourself?
Well, not exactly. I hired a pro. But I picked out all the designs. And this shelf right here for all my trophies.
Tony, this is great, but you know we're on Fox every football Sunday, right?
Well, I think I want to watch football at home this year. You'll cover for me, right?
This Sunday, just down the road from SoFi, we get a masterclass in the art of route running from one of the best in the league, Davante Adams. And another receiver making big strides, Justin Jefferson, gets star treatment from Aaron Andrews. That and lots more, Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on Fox.
That will be fun. We got some good games Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
He said it during the tape. That's why I took it from him. That'll do it for us here on Thursday. Coming up on Fox, except on the West Coast, it's your late local news. And on the NFL Network, it's the Mercedes-Benz postgame show for Tony Gonzalez, Terry Bradshaw, and the gang. We'll see you Sunday.
See you Sunday, folks.
Great games.
Fox Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League. For NFL news and highlights, go to NFL.com. At Honda, we take the holidays seriously. Both with serious top performance and serious design. So while others may be rushing to get that last item on their wish list, you can enjoy peace of mind knowing you got a great offer on the best gift of the season. Now's the best time to get into a new Honda. KBB.com's best value brand for 2020. Visit Happy Honda Days at your local Honda dealer or shop online to get a great offer on the Civic sedan.
Cam Hayward here. Sometimes the smallest acts of kindness can make an enormous impact on someone's life. It did for me when I was a kid struggling with severe asthma. That's why I started the Hayward House. And along with my friends at Edgar Stein Associates, we've been able to help kids push through tough times knowing someone believes in them. And my house is always open. Thanks to Edgar Snyder Associates and all the fans for supporting the Hayward House. For people like you who want to help, please go to edgarsnyder.com/cam to learn more.
She dropped a couple of hints about stuff she wanted, but I wasn't really listening, so I got these.
Gift yourself some Big Bang Theory and 2.5 Men on Pittsburgh's Fox 53. We now join our regularly scheduled program on Fox 53, already in progress.
Jerry, George, Kramer. This is Kevin, Gene, and Feldman.
meet you.
This is really weird.
Could you guys excuse us just for a moment?
Sure.
Thanks. What? What do you guys want?
Elaine, I've got to have another picture of Jillian. I tried to get him when man hands almost ripped my arm out of the socket. Could have gotten my stomach.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta go. Take it easy.
Elaine? Back home?
I'm sorry. We've already got a George.
What do you want to see me about, Mr. Leland?
Kramer, I've been reviewing your work. Quite frankly, it stinks.
Well, I've been having trouble at home, and, I'll work harder, nights, weekends, whatever it takes.
No, I don't think that's going to do it. These reports you handed in, it's almost as if you have no business training at all. I don't know what this is supposed to be.
Well, I'm just trying to get ahead.
Well, I'm sorry. There's just no way that we could keep you on.
I don't even really work here.
That's what makes this so difficult.
Hi, George.
Are you sure you're supposed to be here?
Oh, yeah? Yeah. I used to come here all the time with my fiance back when it was a meatpacking plant. Here's a picture.
What'd you do? Cut this out of a magazine or something? That's me. It's from a Clinique ad I did.
Let's go. Grab the board.
Who is it?
It's Lainey.
Hi, Elaine.
Hi, Kevin. Oh.
Come on in.
Okay. Hi, Jean. What's up?
Just reading. Hey, what are you doing?
Eating olives.
Ever hear of asking?
Who is it? Feldman. From across the hall.
Hold on.
Hey, Kevin.
Hi.
Look who I ran into.
Hello, Kevin.
Hello, Vargas. Want to catch a ball game this weekend?
Great.
Okay,
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Vargas.
Well, I got him.
All right. Hey, Lane. Feldman was able to get us all tickets to the Bolshoi. Fourth row center.
Get out!
What's the matter with you?
Kevin, I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Haven't you done enough already?
Just... It's locked.
So this is it, huh?
But it was here, I'm telling you. It was really here. There was a bar and a dance floor.
I guess the DJ booth was over there behind the bone saw.
Let's get out of here, George.
Replace old smudges with Whirlpool fingerprint-resistant appliances so you can focus less time on cleaning and more on taste testing. A gift for your kitchen brings joy to all. Shop the full suite of stainless steel Whirlpool appliances now at Lowe's.
Skip to cold relief fast
With Alka-Seltzer Plus Severe Power Fast Fizz. Dissolves quickly, instantly ready to start working.
Oh, what a relief it is.
So fast.
Closed captioning has been provided by...
Smooth driving pays off. You've never been in better hands. Allstate. Click or call for a quote today.
At work today, I discovered there's a payphone in the lobby that has free long distance.
Oh, so what did you do?
I called the phone company and immediately reported the error.
Nice. Who is it? Feldman. From across the hall. Hold on. Kevin. Brought some groceries.
Again? Feldman, you didn't have to do that.
Hey, what are friends for?
You know, I may not say this enough, but you two are about the best friends a guy could have. Oh. Be so happy. Me want to cry.
And then I hear this rabbi on television. I mean, imagine.
I'm really sorry, George. I wasn't jealous of you. It was just the whole marriage thing.
You know, I was just a little surprised.
Why would anyone eat canned fruit? I mean, can anybody answer that?